All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Got this video here from TMZ, man. This is a scary, scary title. Diddy situation takes massive turn. Oh my goodness, man. What they gonna talk about now? Again, just like you guys, still trying to figure out, is there gonna be any type of anything before this trial happens? All right. Is it going to make it to trial? Getting extremely close. Yeah. So this ain't no April Fool's joke. Put that out there. All right. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
That could be a whole TMZ documentary.
Well, speaking of which, we have a new one out right now on Tubi. It is called The Downfall of Diddy, His Defense, where we are exploring what is going to be his strategy when this trial begins in just a couple of months. And one thing that is very clear from all the defense experts that we spoke to for this documentary, race will absolutely be a big factor in how they present this case and the facts that they present, the facts that they're going to lay out to the jury.
What, like, honestly, y'all, what do y'all think about that? Race. I will say this. I keep going back to the video of him and Cassie, right? If that video did not exist, you know, that video was so damaging for him because it shows what he's capable of. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. Seeing that video will make people go, I can believe he did that. I can believe he did this. Because you see it. That was an extreme act of you know what. And yeah. Race, though, boy, they just, let's see.
Here is just a little clip of some very renowned defense attorneys we spoke to and why this is, and his attorneys have already said some stuff where they're alluded to race and the fact that they feel they're going after Diddy.
They're saying they're going to play a clip. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. I'm going to try. If not, it's going to be edited out.
Because he is a rich, a very successful black man. It goes deeper than that, and here is what you can expect when this trial begins.
Race permeates everything in the criminal justice system, period, end of story.
Race is tremendously important in this case, and anybody that pretends otherwise is either kidding themselves or just not being honest.
Do you think the defense can point to the case of Elliot Spitzer, who was the governor of New York, who paid $80,000 to cross state lines? He was not prosecuted. And this is the same U.S. Attorney's Office that is now prosecuting Diddy. So the argument they would make is, what's really the difference other than one guy is black and one guy is white?
I think it's a great argument. If I'm the defense lawyer, I'm making the same argument.
The government's not beyond propaganda, public relations. Let's face it, that's their business. They're better at it than anyone. I really do believe our government's not beyond exploiting race when it's convenient for them. And just looking at this situation, I think that's what we're looking at.
And, you know, whether you agree with that or not, first off, Mark Garrett.
Look, if you had people like, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, the Abercrombie and Fitch guy, if they didn't get arrested, okay. I just don't, like, you did what you did, and now you saying they doing this because I'm black. Like, come on, man. And for people to be like, yeah, that's messed up. They only messing with Diddy because he black. Again, let Cassie be your sister or your mother. Are you still saying the same thing? And he ain't even being charged for that. I'm just saying, if you can see what he's capable of, you know what I mean? Come on, man. It's a dark, dark industry out there, man. Y'all should know this. But race, though, now I ain't saying he's guilty of all this stuff. This is all alleged. But come on, man.
His daughter is one of the attorneys for Diddy.
So
is one of the folks that you interview there, which gives you some insight on where they may be going.
I'm guessing he
with
probably
this
knows something about where they're going to go.
But what you guys did in this fascinating documentary, which I recommend to people, and again, I don't work here, so I'm just saying this objectively, it's really good. You brought together this mock trial of mock jurors who watched this whole thing play out, and it was a diverse jury. And you could feel the race argument playing out in real time
setting up,
among the jury. And a lot of the black jurors reacted differently than some of the white jurors did, which was really fascinating to see.
It really is why jury selection in this case is everything, as it is in many cases. But here, where you have a case that is going to be somewhat fought on the grounds of race, juries are important. Now, it is certainly not the case that all black jurors are going to go one way and all white jurors are going to go another way. And there are very highly paid jury consultants that are going to be helping both sides to pick those jurors that are best suited for their case. But there's always compromise in jury selection. You're going to get some people you don't like on both sides. And obviously that's favors the defense because they only need one juror to go their way in order to avoid a conviction. But jury selection is everything here because I also, in that documentary, Alex, that you were mentioning, there are a couple juries there who were just simply not going to see it the way the prosecutors wanted. And when the actual jury comes on, it's the prosecutor's job in jury selection to avoid those jurors.
Yeah, this is, like you said, Jason, jury selection will be everything here. And look, we're not going to give it all away here, but the jury, they heard all the facts. And as you said, Alex, race clearly was something that some of them were thinking about. They did reach a verdict on all 3 counts that Diddy is facing. It's not the slam dunk. If based on this, let's just say that this case may not be the slam dunk that it appears to be to the public right now, because really most of what we heard is what the prosecutors have laid out in the indictment. We know obviously the charges. We know what they're going after him for. You don't know necessarily exactly how it's going to be defended, and this is going to be a very...
And it'll be interesting to see if there's a black prosecutor on this case. Although, as we saw in the OJ case, that doesn't necessarily mean that race is not going to be a factor.
Indeed.
Empress from Atlanta, Georgia, and I have to say that with this Diddy case, you can't blame a black man for trying. I don't believe that that's the greatest defense, but it's really all he has considering the circumstances.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. I keep saying they're just trying to throw stuff at the wall. Now, I ain't finna sit up here and say in some cases, hell, probably even a lot, that race does play. But my whole thing is like, there's a lot of people who are accusing him that are black, right? So, I don't know, man. Just throwing stuff at the wall. That's what's going on.
Well, if you watch the documentary, there is more than that.
There is more. They're not only going to lean on race, but it is going to play a factor. There is a lot that Diddy can start to pick apart here, especially as it comes to what happened at the freak-offs. So all that explored in the documentary, which is available right now on Tubi.
And that's all to say, though, there are some troubling things that Diddy is accused of doing, too.
They got to explain. That video, is the Cassie beating is going to come up, and they're going to have to explain that somehow and remind the jury that that's not what he's charged with, but there's no way
when you see somebody kicking somebody in the head, that's hard to forget.
Right. Okay.
See, they said exactly what I was saying. He's not even going to be charged, but people seeing that, they're going to associate that with his character and be like, okay, we see what you're capable of. She said, can't blame a black man for trying. Look, man, people get in these positions of power, feel like they're invincible, feel like they can do anything they want, promise people the world, give them an alley. I just feel like in Diddy's situation. And again, these people have been saying this stuff for years. A lot of people in the industry, and a lot of them feel like they were blackballed. So again, the people who ain't talking are the ones who, you know, took the money and just kept quiet. All right. You think about all those great singers out there who aren't like popping, who you would think should be extremely famous right now. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this though, man. Oh, it'd be so crazy. I don't even want to put it in the atmosphere. All right, peace out. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment below.